Hi Taurus, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your February tarot reading. I already did a video, but for some reason my laptop didn't save it, that and Gemini's video. So I'm redoing yours again. No worries, no worries. Maybe you didn't need that message, I guess. You need this one. Well, Taurus, it looks like there's some sort of partnership, passion, something's brewing here, friendship. Um, you're seeing eye to eye with something, a relationship is developing, and it's on a friendly level, family, friend, lover, something like that. So let's cut these cards. Just go. Did I do it like this last time, or was I doing... I think I was doing the Celtic cross, actually. So I will have to do this and this and this. That's what I was doing. I have to remember what I was doing. A whole weekend went by. Wow, you got the lovers first off here, okay? So this is either you've met someone, there's a lot of passion here, or you have a choice. The lovers is often a choice. It looks like relationship of some sort brewing here, okay, for you, Taurus. What's crossing you is the Five of Wands. We'll get all to everything soon in a minute. We'll get these dealt out right now. Get these over here a little bit. Need a little bit more room. These cards are so big, eh? So, all right. Well, so like I said, there's some sort of partnership, relationship forming here. We have the lovers and we have the Two of Cups. This could be purely passionate. This could be working together. But it's a choice here. You've been chosen, or you're choosing someone, or something like this, okay? It feels like there could be competition around you too. This is your challenge, is competition, proving yourself above all others, and maybe you don't want to have to prove yourself, but it feels like there could be some sort of competition here. Above you, you have the Eight of Swords. There's something really bothering you, plaguing you, and you feel like you don't have a way out of it. You're not sure how to, it seems like there's something you want to believe about yourself, but you don't believe it. And it's a bit of a mind trap, this thing, eh? And there's a way out of this, but you don't like that way. You don't want to go that way. It looks like, and the thing is that's the way you need to go. That's the way you can get out of this. You just have to change your mind about something. Change your mind, okay? In the recent past, there's dissatisfaction here. Someone feels, or you feel, Taurus, that you're not getting everything you were promised. You're not getting everything in the deal. You get crumbs. You're not getting really much in the situation. But you're also neglecting to see what you are getting here. You have one beautiful cup, and there is something of significance here, something worth recognition, validation, whatever, but you seem to be really focused on what you're not getting. Oh, in the foundation, you have the Queen of Wands. Sometimes this can refer to a Leo, doesn't have to be, could be another fire sign, Sagittarius or Aries. This person can do a lot with a little. They're very action oriented, and this is probably your energy, Taurus. we're trying to get a lot of things done or work very hard, have creative energy. Maybe you were proving yourself, you were working really hard here, but I don't feel, or you don't feel validated for all that you are doing, perhaps, you know what I mean? But coming in the immediate future is something to celebrate here. I think there is recognition. There is, in the Three of Cups, there is something moving forward in the situation. And it's to do with a relationship here. All of this is, all of this is to feel that there is, you could have struggled through a hard time in the past in the relationship where you didn't have much time, maybe the romance was lost in the situation, and you, now it's starting to repair itself. You're starting to take action, get out of your head and do something, and you're trying to enjoy, like I said, you're getting these 3 cups that you were looking for. Here they are, because you're starting to enjoy what you have here in the present, which goes with, this 2 of Cups and the Lovers. You have the 10 of Swords. So there's something you're leaving behind, anything painful in the past, perhaps what was plaguing you in the 8 of Swords on your mind. You're not letting it bother you anymore. You're going to let it go, get by it. Have happier times, okay? You've decided you don't want to let that bother you anymore. Because I think it did. I think it kind of... it could have bothered you at night. It could have, you could have felt trapped by what you thought, something you thought, all right? So how others are seeing you or influencing you is the Ferret, the Temperance. Sometimes this is seen as Sagittarius card, but this is also you, Taurus. This is you trying to gain that balance in your life, right? You don't want to feel bad anymore. You don't want to put up with any crap anymore from people. You want to be treated fairly, so you're trying to bring more things that bring you pleasure and that are good for you, okay? Like, they say everything in moderation in your life, right? You can't live on chocolate all day. You can't exercise all day. We should be living a life in balance where we have a little bit of everything. That's what I miss about Sundays. Sundays, our day off, when everything was closed and we got to enjoy our day, because that was part of our balance, right? It was part of that that time, that rest, that we needed. And so maybe it's rest you need, but I know that you're trying to bring more, what's the word I'm looking for? Because you just want to be happier. You're tired of all this toxic energy, all this fighting, all this whatever it is, You're trying to make the changes yourself, change the recipe, change your environment around you. Here in the 6 of Cups, or the 6 of Swords, I should say, is you may be going on a trip, you may be traveling, or you may be moving. You could be moving from a toxic situation. You could be, just taking a vacation, going away for the weekend. You're expecting to do this, okay? So you could be moving with somebody or moving in with somebody or something like that, but you want peaceful, calmer waters, like the Ferret says. You want more peace in your life, okay? And then you have the Princess of Pentacles. This is kind of like the Page of Pentacles. You may get news of an opportunity, You know, it may not be offered specifically to you, or you may come into a tiny bit of money, an opportunity where you can do something with this. You know, you're thinking of how you want to, and this could be your time and energy. It doesn't have to be money. You may have time on your hands and you're thinking of how could I make the best of this. I think you're also healing too, because this is kind of the beginning of healing, where we're back to that child in us and we're starting to, you know, care for ourselves like a child. We're starting to, you know, like when you have a kid, you just don't let your kid get away with things. You don't let your kid, you make your kid eat right. You make them go bed and get plenty of rest. And this is how you're taking care of yourself now. You're doing that, you know. You're doing that. But I also see you sort of wanting to invest. You may have some money or some money saved away, or kind of dreaming of, like, you'd like to save. You're planning, you know, of how you can expand now, how you can turn this coin into 3, into 5. How can I do this? So you could be learning something, you know, taking a course, trying to learn a new trade, perhaps. But I also feel like this is healing for you, because you got a lot of swords here. So let's get a little bit of clarity, shall we? Little bit of clarity. Tell me for Taurus, what do they need to know in this situation? What does Taurus need to know? Oh, both the doggies that are in here right now. My co-pilots, right? Babies? Wow. Wow. Isn't this interesting? So you have the World, which is a 10, and then you have the Ace, which is brand new beginning. So there's some sort of a cycle you're ending here, a chapter, something that you, and it could be a job, you know, or maybe a type of work that you've always done. If you've always been a cleaner, you're like, I don't want to clean ever again. Or if you're a baker, you know, whatever it is, you might be really through. You might actually even move, suggesting moving again, or possible travel. And after this, you're going through this doorway and you're about to begin something new. Usually the Ace of Wands suggests a new job, or learning, like apprenticing, learning a new skill. This is when you're using your creative mind, trying to get somewhere, right? Because you're thinking about, and I don't think you're thinking just about money, because it's something you're interested in. You have no interest in what it is you were doing before, right? So you're looking for something new here. New. You know, there is the also suggestion of a new relationship here. You know, there might be a new relationship. For some of you, there could be a third party involved in your relationship, or in your old relationship, you know, and you just got tired of competing. You didn't want to compete, you know, if you either want me or you don't, sort of thing. And this really hurt you, and it ended, and you are going through a time of healing. You're moving on. You're realizing it's not for you, or there's something toxic about the relationship that's just not for you. You don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah, it does say you're going on possibly to, I think there's a possibility you're helping somebody. You could be helping them with something that they're trying to get done, or you know, someone told you about a job or something like that, because I feel like you're going to be going on to something, moving or something, but you're having a lot of anxiety about it. Maybe this is hard for you to go through these transitions, are difficult for you, or something like that. But I feel like, yeah, you could be moving and going into a situation where you I don't feel like you know all the information. You may not be paid really well at first, you know, but there could be something better to come. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, I feel if there is you could take on a temporary job while you're waiting for this other job to start. Okay, so you might have to take something on for a month or something, but you're not going to be there very long. It's not very good pay. You don't like it. But you're just waiting for this other one to kick in, something like that. Okay. So, I don't have the other romance angels with me, unfortunately. They're in the show bag. But I have the believe in your own magic cards. There's a lot to do with partnership, relationship. You're wanting equal give and take. There's some sort of feeling of someone's holding something back. Could there be their time and energy? I'm not sure, but things aren't moving the way you want them to. So you know what? You got to do your own thing. Start moving things. We can't wait for someone else to say, okay, you can move things now. Sometimes we need to take the bull by the horns, Taurus. Do it ourselves. Do it ourselves. Justice is coming. Oh, you got witch. Justice is coming. Look at all her weapons in the closet she's got. She's prepped. She's ready for a fight. Okay. And then gold. You do not need someone else to fix you. Perfect just the way you are. Perfectly imperfect. Perfectly imperfect. You don't have to compete and prove yourself, that you're something of merit in some way. You are already. You are. You're the diamond, the gold already. Okay, and someone's going to see this here. When we come out of a situation, that means the universe has something better in store for us, something better. And you're going through that universal doorway, that world where you're leaving something behind. It's an end of a chapter in some way for you, and you're beginning a whole new, you could be beginning this relationship. This is something new for you. There's a lot of passion, and because maybe you came out of a time of being single, or maybe you've been in a relationship to time and you're going into a time of being single. It's something like this. Is something's changing where you're living, what you're doing for a living. It has a strong indication of relationship, and it also has a strong indication of your creative energy. You want to take action on something that you really want to do. I feel it could be an entrepreneurial pursuit as well, eh? So anyway, you'll have to let me know, Taurus. Very, very exciting. But don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself, because you're gold. You got it. You have a lot of potential, and you probably could handle it all on our own. But sometimes we work better in partners and teams. So anyway, you'll have to let me know. Happy Valentine's Day, happy Groundhog Day, and happy Chinese New Year. Take care. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.